Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon or good evening, depending on when you're watching this video. It's time for us to get started on this course on strategy. So when management teams come to me and ask me to help them think through their strategy, I tend to think about three broad areas of fit. One area is what I would call the internal fit. So here we really want to understand how do the activities, how do the resources, how are the capabilities that a firm has put in place, how do they interact, and how are they consistent with the overarching strategy, with the positioning that a firm tries to achieve in the marketplace. We also need to worry about, is the organizational incentive system aligned with the objectives of the firm? That's the area of internal fit. Now, second question is, do you actually have the right set of activities, the right set of capabilities, given the environment that you're in? So the second broad issue that we need to tackle is the question of external fit. There we have to understand the industry. We have to understand competitors. We have to understand customers. So we need to evaluate, do we have the right set of choices given the environment that we're in? And thirdly, of course, this environment is changing all the time. Competitors react to your moves. New technologies arise. Customer tastes might change. And so the question is, can we achieve dynamic fit? The third big topic we need to think about. How does the firm evolve its internal set of activities given this evolving external world? So those will be the three broad areas that we want to think about when we think about strategy. Internal fit, external fit, and dynamic fit. Now, if we think about the internal and external fit, really what I want to do with you is to take you through a process that I've called a strategy audit, which is a fairly systematic way that will allow us to analyze both the internal and the external fit of a company. And to me, to do this, there are again three broad questions we need to answer. The first, I usually start out by asking, what are the forces that affect everyone within an industry? So I want to get some sense of the industry background. Secondly, then I want to understand where is our firm positioned relative to its competitors. And then the third question is sort of what are really the activities and the capabilities that the firm has put in place that allows it to implement that particular positioning. And so what we'll do is we'll go through a whole set of tools that will allow us to do these analyses at these different levels. So for instance, we'll talk about industry analysis and scenario planning. We will think about drivers of cost and willingness to pay. We'll think about strategic positioning, and we'll think about a tool called the activity system, or a system of interconnected choices. Now, having gone through this strategic audit, the hope is that by just going through that process, sometimes actually new ideas will already pop out. But maybe more importantly, once we've done this homework of having gone through the strategy audit for our own organization, when new initiatives bubble up in our organization, we have now a fairly systematic way against which we can evaluate these various initiatives. So we'll have both the use of this tool as generating new ideas and as testing them. So we will go through a lot of tools and frameworks in this course. I think the only way to really learn strategic frameworks and tools is to apply them. So what we've done is we've designed a number of exercises, a number of assignments for you that will allow you to apply these tools. Sometimes you will apply these tools to maybe cases that we'll give to you. Sometimes you will apply these tools to your own organizations. And I think both of these exercises will be very helpful for you to really understand and internalize these various frameworks and tools that we'll talk about in this course.